So, I mentioned a while ago about doing a video based on completed sets in my collection. Now, and I'm finally getting around to it. So I thought I was going to do 3 videos, but it turns out I'm only going to do 2. Turns out one of the complete sets that I thought I had, I'm missing. But anyway, I'm missing one because I donated it. But we're going to have 2 videos. This is part 1. This is going to be focusing on Disney treasures. Now, I feel like if you own every one of a certain type of exclusive, that in itself is of a complete set. Even though, like, say, somehow you were able to get every single Hot Topic exclusive that has ever been made by Funko, every single pop, I would consider that a complete set, because you have every single one of that exclusive. That's what I think of a complete set is. Also, a complete set is something that you have every single one of. Not just every single character. I have a lot in my collection where I have, like, one of every character, but I don't have every single individual, like, variant. So, for example, like, I have the Sailor Moon set. I have every character that's ever been made, that Funko's ever made for Sailor Moon Pops. But I'm missing the glitter Sailor Moon from the Calendar Go Game Shop. I'm still kicking myself in the ass for not ordering that when I could have, because now it's freaking expensive. I hate myself for that. And I'm also missing the Barnes & Noble Chibi Moon. That's also a glitter exclusive. I think that's it. I think I got all the others other than those 2. But because of that, that is not a complete set. Even though I have the common ones, I don't consider it a complete set. So that's going to be mainly next video. All the random sets that I have that I do have all the variants of. And the majority of them are just a whole bunch of comments. Which, yeah. Anyway, but on to Disney treasures. Now, for anyone new to the channel, and I know I have some new subscribers recently, and I know I have some of you guys are new to collecting Funko. So, a little bit of Funko history. A few years ago, Funko started 4 different subscription boxes. They started them at different times, but they were still around the time. Probably within like a couple years of each other. I can't really remember. But we had the Marvel Collector Core. That one's still going. You can still buy that one through Amazon. Next came the Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty. That one ended not too long ago. Then we got the DC Legion of Collectors, which was my favorite. And that's the one that I thought I had all of them, but I actually donated Steppenwolf from the Justice League box. I totally forgot about that. But, and then we had the Disney treasures. So we had 4 different subscription boxes. They each cost $25 a piece. We got at least 1 pop inside each box, along with some other random little goodies in there. And I think that one was the one that didn't give you a T-shirt. I think that one in Star Wars didn't give you a T-shirt. All the others, you were pretty much guaranteed a T-shirt out of them as well. But we got a whole bunch of little cool stuff in there. Honestly, we got some cool characters, some cool variants that we never got anywhere else. And for $25 a month, and you got them every 2 months, so it wasn't like every month. And it depends on which one you got. If you bought all 4 of them, then you had 2 a month. But they were really awesome, honestly. There were some boxes that I complained about, and some pops that I complained about, never directly to Funko themselves. But just because, it's something that I didn't particularly care for, something I thought they could have done a better job on. But for the most part, I was extremely happy, extremely thankful. That's how I finally got Hot Girl. Hot Girl was in DC Legion of Collectors, and that's my favorite Funko Pop. So I am very grateful for these subscription boxes. But due to other complaints of most people saying that, the box wasn't worth it, even though it totally was. Honestly, it truly, truly was. But they had so many complaints that they just cut them and put them into regular retail stores for a while. We had a crappy-ass Target box for DC Legion of Collectors. Disney Treasures switched up a little bit and went to Hot Topic, and then the other 2 went to Amazon. But the only one that's still currently going is the Marvel Collector Core. And that's on Amazon. So, yeah, so even though I have all the boxes that also went to Hot Topic, none of them have the little golden sticker on them. When I went to Hot Topic, Disney Treasures switched to just the regular Hot Topic sticker. So I don't really count those. I do still have them all, but I just don't really count it. because of that. It doesn't really go with the set anymore, to me, in my mind anyway. But yeah, anyway, I've been here like 5 minutes rambling about this. So, Disney Treasure, one more thing to point out. Disney Treasures focused on the parks. So, it was themed over the individual areas of the parks. And meanwhile, when it switched to Hot Topic, it mainly just switched to like movies and stuff. So, we got like, Lilo and Stitch and Nightmare Before Christmas. So, anyway, we had a handful of boxes for Disney Treasures before they were all stopped. And it was one of my favorite ones. So let's go ahead and get to it. So the one that most people would probably have is Mr. Smee. So I'm not going to take these out and review them or anything for you guys. Just because I'm already rambling 6 minutes into this video. But Mr. Smee was part of the Pirates Cove themed box. And this is the one, usually when they started it out, they would tell you what was in the first box. So we all knew we were getting Smee. And a lot of these were reissued. I think it was for Fan Expo or something like that. Funko was at a convention and they decided to make up a whole bunch more of the Pirate Cove box. It's been several months since they had come out. Of the Pirate Cove box to sell and try to get people to subscribe to the Disney Treasure box. So this is the one that's probably the most produced out of all of them. So definitely, I didn't put the values of anything on here. I made a list so I remember the themes up here, but honestly, I really love this one. I love Peter Pan. I thought Smee is a very cute and funny character, honestly. But again, this is the one that most people have the most of. There was a Smile World box, I think, that everyone was getting for a little while, and every single one of them had Smee on it. But anyway, there is that beautiful golden sticker that I miss oh so much. But yeah, so that one was Smee, which was awesome. And then the next one was Dumbo with Timothy. Now, I took out a bunch of my irregular shaped pops. So a lot of my 6 inches ones are out. Not all of them, but a lot of my deluxe ones are out. So that's why this guy's out of his box. But it's so freaking cute. So we have Dumbo, and this one was part of the Festival of Friends set. Dumbo with Timothy in his little bitty hat, and then it's got the feather in his trunk. That is very, very cute. And of course it came with a built-in stand to be flying. And also Pluto. So both of these were in the Festival of Friends box. It was very nice to finally get Pluto, because he was another part of the core main Mickey Mouse game that we didn't have yet. Which brings me back to another topic. Where the hell is Daisy? It's so weird. We got Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy pretty early on. I mean, they were within sets like 1 through 3, I want to say, of the series, of the Disney sets that Funko first released. Goofy doesn't look good at all. It does not look good. Donald does not look much better. But they did get Kingdom Hearts versions of both of those characters as well that do look really, really well and do represent the characters really well. But I do believe this is the only Pluto one we've ever gotten. We've gotten a couple different Mickeys, a couple different Minis, Diamond variants, Gamer variants, but we still don't have a Daisy Duck. I don't know why. We have a Pocket Pop keychain of her and Donald in those little Valentine's Day 2-packs, those Pocket Pop 2-packs. We got her face on a pin that also came in the Disney Treasure set. And then those new card packs that Funko's releasing, I don't know if they're a game by themselves or if it's just a card deck with pops on them. I honestly don't know. But I've seen the promo pictures, and on the package it shows one of them has a picture of a Daisy Duck Funko Pop. But we don't have a Daisy Duck Funko Pop, we have a Pocket Pop. So it just confuses me why we don't have Daisy. But anyway, we do have Pluto, and it's weird here on the picture it shows his ear down, but actually if you look at any of the other pictures, his ear is actually up like it is on the actual pop. I don't know if you guys can tell, but his ear is up like he's listening to something or really excited, and I think that's really, really adorable. So next came Tiny Town, which we got another Tinkerbell. Now this was actually pretty awesome, because I think at this point we only had the original Tinkerbell and the Hot Topic exclusive Tinkerbell, which was a kind of a diamond variant. It was before they started saying diamond, but it was a glitter variant from Hot Topic. So this was like one of the newest Tinkerbells we've gotten at that point, and it was really cool to see her on that little stand with the pixie dust behind her. It was really, really cute and gives a lot more personality than the original one does. So, awesome. And if you notice, most of these boxes all look the same. I honestly can't remember if Dumbo's box, I want to say Dumbo's box did have this red look to it as well. That will not continue on. But I almost wish that they had kept it all with this red printing on it, but I can understand why they switched it up for, you know, the different characters, such as Maleficent, that came in the Haunted Forest box. So this one obviously released in October. This one is in a protector because this one's actually worth a little bit. And surprisingly enough, when the box lunch exclusive came out a little while back, because they reissued this one with a different sculpt at box lunch, and I made a video comparing the two. That's one of my highest viewed videos. It's amazing. I didn't think it would be, but I guess people were very interested. But I know you guys can't see very well in there. Go check out the other video. I took her out of the box. But this is the only one that sold out completely. At that point anyway. Like all these others you could still get prior or after the box had shipped out. So if you watched someone or someone you knew open the box and you wanted to, you could still order it. This one you could not. This was the only one they sold out on. You could not get it. They have not reissued this pop at all. Again, they have done a different sculpt that honestly does look a little bit better. There's some pros and cons to it. Again, go check out that video. But I absolutely still love this. This is the reason why it sold out, because they kind of gave a bit of a spoiler in each of their boxes. They just gave you the silhouette of the next pop, and you could kind of guess who the next one was going to be. It was pretty obvious this was going to be Maleficent in her dragon form, so everyone wanted that. I'm going to have to put this one back on the ground because it's too big to fit up here. But yeah, that one is definitely my favorite out of all these for sure. And after her came Bambi. Bambi is part of the Snowflake Mountain box, which this one was like December, so we got a lot of Christmas, or not really Christmas, more like winter themed stuff. So you can see there is a little sheet of glass ice on there to represent the scene where he's trying to walk on the frozen lake, and you can even see some screenshots from the movie on there. And that's not something you see normally with Funko Pops. They usually don't put the screenshots from like the movies or the shows on there. You saw it again with Maleficent back there. She had not really a still, but an illustration from the movie. But that's actually really, really cool, and I loved it. I think everyone loved this pop because it was so darn cute. I absolutely love this, and I think this is only the third Bambi pop we've gotten. Correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say we got a common one, then we got the flocked one that was Hot Topic exclusive, but I can't. Part of me is thinking now we got a diamond one too. I don't know, but I think this one's the cutest of all of them, even better than the flocked version. The flocked version's got paint on it, and I don't like it. So the last like official subscription box for the Disney Treasures was themed Ever After Castle, and we got Ariel and Eric in their wedding outfits. So we got her in her wedding dress, him in his little true prince suit, and I was like button-up shirt and like washed up jeans that he wore through a lot of the movie. This one was very, very pretty. This is amazing. I absolutely loved this set. One, because Ariel is beautiful, no matter even the Finding Your Voice pop, which was part of the box that came out from Hot Topic. I think it was actually the first. No, was it the first or the second? I think it was the first. Yeah, it was the first one we got when the box went to Hot Topic. Everyone hated it because her mouth was open and it looked weird. I think it looks good. I mean, it doesn't, well, It doesn't look good, but it looks okay. It makes sense, and to that point, the mouth isn't like super ugly to me like it is to other people. But that's my opinion on it. But yeah, but we got another beautiful Ariel, but we got Eric. So this was before we got the standalone Prince Eric pop. So this was the first one we got of him, and I still say it. Same thing I said when I opened this one in the first place. I'm still saying now. Where are the other princes? We give so much love to all the Disney princesses, which, you know, it's their movies, of course we do. But we don't give anything to the princes at all. Eric's the only one still that has his own pop, unless you count Beast from Beauty and the Beast. We don't have a human form of him, but we only have the Beast. So we don't have Cinderella's Prince Charming, we don't have Snow White's Prince Charming, we don't have Prince Philip from Sleeping Beauty, we don't have John Smith from Pocahontas. Not really a prince, but you get my point. But where do we have I don't think we have a Flynn Rider pop either. So, like, why aren't we getting the princes? I mean, they're a key part of the movie, especially the later movie. We might have one of Naveen. I think we have one of Prince Naveen. I don't have any of the, well, I think I have one Tiana. But other than that, I don't have really any of the Princess and the Frog movie pops. But I think we got a Naveen. So, but still, we don't have a lot of the Disney princes. And I wish we did. But anyway, after this, so that was the last box. After that, we had a choice. Everyone who was already subscribed, you could not renew a subscription or get a new one to get this next box. But for everyone who had a subscription, you had an option of buying one more pop. Or one more box, rather. That was kind of be like a ending, I guess. The big finale for the box. And that one was themed Adventures. And we got a rides. All my rides are out of box. And this is Orville, of course, from The Rescuers. So we got Bernard and Bianca back here with the little sardine can strapped down. You got to see the matches and the suitcases in the back. This is awesome. Now, when I first moved here, for somehow, one of my hot girl statues fell, and I still can't get her to stand upright. I have to lean her against something. I need a new one. I need to just replace her. But she took down a couple different other items as well, including Orville, and he got this mark on his wing. And honestly, I didn't even really notice it until I went to grab him for this video. So, by the way, I don't dust. Very rarely do I ever dust. So yeah, I need to clean that up for sure. From the looks of it, it honestly probably came from the hot girl statue. Either that or from the desk itself that I had him on if he just scraped against it in the right way. I don't know. But this is amazing. A lot of people wanted this thing. A lot of people still want this thing. And it looks freaking amazing. I mean, you technically got 3 pops in one, and the expression on the mice is perfect. I used to love The Rescuers when I was a kid. I loved this movie so much. We need I can't remember the villain's name, though, but we need her in pop form. And we need just, like, regular, like, flopped versions of Bernard and Bianca, like, outside of this. It'd be so freaking cool. But I absolutely loved this box, the subscription box. I honestly really miss Funko doing these boxes. Anyone who's been collecting for a while and had a subscription to this box, let me know. I know Homespun Geek loved it, because they still say it sometimes, like they miss this box. And I definitely miss this one in the DC Legion of Collectors. That's the only other one I really subscribe to. Well, no, I had the Marvel Collector one too. I just don't have all of them. I missed the first 2 boxes, and after that I got a subscription. But a lot of those pops I have sold or given away. I have a lot of them still that I need to get rid of, because some of them I'm keeping. Like the Jane Foster Thor, that's not leaving my collection ever. Some of them, I probably need to go ahead and like sell or customize or something just to sell them. But I really miss Disney Treasures, and I really miss DC Legion of Collectors like bad, and I really am honestly kind of ticked off that people were complaining about it, because these are damn cool pops. Especially, you know, again, it was like the first Eric we gotten. It was the coolest Tinkerbell we had that time. In fact, I still think it's the best Tinkerbell. We have like a glow-in-the-dark version of this one now, from somewhere. I can't remember where. Or maybe this one was supposed to be glow-in-the-dark. I think this one's glow-in-the-dark. Now that I'm remembering, I think this Tinkerbell is supposed to be glow-in-the-dark, but I tried it once and the glow was very faint, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm not gonna try it now. But anyway, let me know what you guys thought of this, and yeah, I will be back soon with another complete collection video part 2, because it's the only other video I have planned right now. So, hopefully I don't run out of videos soon. But that's a possibility. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Remember, like always, it's a community, not a competition. I'll see y'all later. Bye.